Well, I have gotten through the gauntlet, and then brought all the shit that I picked up in it home and cleaned out my inventory. And now I get to go back and find out just how hard doing this without a melee weapon is going to be. It is so much easier to clean them up and be absolutely silent and not get caught if I can shank them. I'm gonna get the quest from Mackenzie first, just
They're still trying to
in case it cares. But you go after the bosses last. You can kill the bosses and other named folks.
Hey there, boss. You really laid a beat.
All the unnamed ones you can kill without
The guy selling
consequences.
a little off.
Oh,
Hey, boss.
Shelby. There you are.
The traders here are no better than slaves. Poor bastards.
Why would you congratulate?
Well, to be honest, sorry I'm so... That and... I mean, this is... You could...
Well, I admit.
Then this might be your... The gangs that call this place home are already at... Now, you could... When it's all said and done, except now...
I'd have to kill.
No, of course, if you're serious about this, that means putting a bullet into
Everyone
Mason,
else will go aggro,
Mason,
clean,
Mags,
kill
and
everybody
Max's
else
friend.
first.
Once you do that,
As soon as you
then
kill
I
one of
should,
the named folks,
anyway,
so there's
I'm the
7
closest
of
thing
them.
to a doc- got some medical
Mason's the only
supplies,
one
too.
that doesn't have friends. They only named the 4 bosses, but there's also Lizzie, and then Nisha has...
Sure, we carry guns.
Oh,
Knives,
that
exactly.
southern
It's not
accent.
fun unless
Dixie.
you're up close and personal.
And there's the dude in there that protects Dixie.
General supplies here.
I don't remember
Come and
his
stock
name.
up.
Just here to pick up some supplies, boss.
So, yeah. Cleaning up the unnamed ones with stealth and a good dagger. I know how that goes. That's how I've cleared this place out before. I don't have that option this time. I just have Deliverer. And I'm not sure how much more difficult that will make things. You don't have any other hostile ones near you. Oh. If I have to hit them twice. If I have to hit them twice. I need crits banked. You will turn. You're on the Raiders' side. Gage, based on the interactions you have with him, you would think Gage would have the smarts, or at least this sense of self-preservation, to not turn on you. And yet.
Jeff, do I need to repeat myself? Were you sleeping or were you not?
Yes, I was sleeping, okay? It's what people do when they're exhausted. Ever since you guys took over, you've been working us around the clock.
Now, if you're unseen, they don't care. If a buddy dies right next to them,
we make sure you've got enough to
with
eat and drink. We provide security. Without us, you'd be
the dagger.
You can either do your job and earn your
of the traders stealing food.
Yeah? What did you do to him?
Turned them loose outside the gate. I'm worried about
But
my dog.
that's a
He's
silent
weird.
method.
Sick or
I-
depressed or something.
There's only one solution for that. Bullet to the back of the skull.
You're a goddamn genius.
I'm looking to see if there's anybody. There's not going to be anybody isolated in here. The cats downstairs in here are how I found out about the unintended consequences of the I don't remember the name of the park. That one. Rank 4 of big leagues. That hit all targets in front of you can include the people you're trying to free. So if you're just out and saving a random settler or whatever group of random farmers from raiders, you will kill them too. In here, you kill the cats down there too. There are consequences to that. And killing innocent targets can also complicate things in other ways, depending on who the people you're not trying to kill are. So, I have a problem with big leagues because of that. That is hypothetically helpful if there aren't innocents anywhere nearby. Otherwise, you're kind of fucked. But melee is made much easier for cleaning that up because of how far you can go with blitz. These fights have weird amounts of hit points involved. There is no good place to start in here because there's nobody on their own enough for it to not be heard. But when you're cleaning up, assuming all the unnamed ones are dead, I start with Mason. He doesn't have anybody else, it's just him. And he's out in the open. It makes it harder to get closer to him
Welcome to the nest.
unnoticed.
We was wondering when you'd make it down.
But the rest will aggro as soon as you take out any one of the named ones. So I go after him first because it's easiest. The operators and the disciples are indoors, so that makes that easier.
So let me get this straight. Some scaver makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the boss, and now we're
Man,
up.
I've been getting the shakes bad. Haven't slept.
I'm gonna get your...
You haven't seen anything that's, out of the ordinary.
Excuse me.
We told you to keep your
Nuka-World.
ass at the
I've
market.
always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally
I
made
turn the
it.
voices way down
This place is amazing.
because of
Don't
the
you think?
overhead narration. But that it's weird that it turns its volume back up.
How is this place?
How? Just you can just the name Sierra Petra. I traveled all. Maybe you've heard about my. Absolutely, it's all on display,
Right.
And I can promise. Well, I'd stay in chat.
What are you searching for?
I don't really want to say.
I'll keep your secret.
Well, I guess I collect all, but these.
Brad Burton.
Exactly. So, each image,
Sure.
now I know what,
Mhm.
well, that
Mhm.
formula was one of the, if you can help,
What's in it for me?
I was just getting Brad Burton, all
Mhm.
I really care about. So,
Sure.
good point. I'll give you my cat. Just track down the,
Mhm.
I'm an expert in all things. Happy hunting. I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain either. That last one died too fast.
I suggest you stay where
Losing
you
my
belong.
tongue.
Oh, you guys are real friendly, aren't you?
Wonder
Damn
if there's
Nuka-Cola
one
song
out
stuck in my
here.
head again. Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up.
Because, of course, the first one I found had too many hit points to be able to... for at least Vats to say I can kill him in one shot.
Seems like the work never ends, but I'll get it done somehow.
I think everybody else is far enough away from you.
Getting close to something good. I can feel it.
Let's find out. Yep, everyone else is far enough away from you. Excuse you. Yeah. Being able to shank folks is easier than having to shoot them. That's not what I wanted. Shut up! I turned this all the way down, and it keeps turning itself back up. That's the one setting that I save, and it doesn't save it. It says it does, and then every time I load, it's back up there. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear you. I don't care about losing all the other voiced content. Shut the fuck up. He's not actually accessible, so you can't stop his broadcast. If it were an option, I absolutely would. They don't get aggro, they freak out and run away. They do that, but that's not a aggro, that's just a I need to go run away and freak out. So, that's... If you haven't complicated my life as much, yeah, they run and cower. If doing this with Deliverer hasn't complicated my life as much as I was afraid it would, that's fantastic. Now, regardless of whether I were doing this with Deliverer or a very nice, fast, stabby weapon, I had mentioned that there are mods that I considered essential. clearly as much damage as I can put onto whatever weapon I'm using. Maxed out stealth. Crit banker really helps with dealing with Coulter in particular. Yeah. Having my strong backup so that I can do this. Their gear is so ridiculously fucking heavy. Yeah. Now you're freaking out again. But you don't ruin things for me. I hate how heavy their gear is. It weighs a lot more than regular stuff. Now, there are a few I gotta wait for him to chill out for me to get an accurate reading there. There are a few decisions they made in how they implemented this that don't make sense to me. One, gauge turning on you. 2, no matter which route you take. Now, if you cooperate with them and they end up with settlements there, it makes more sense. But as soon as you get through, kind of like as soon as you help Ada, you now have random instances of any of the 3 raider groups populating in the Commonwealth. Even if you don't help them, even if the first thing, like me, the first thing you do is kill them all, they still randomly populate. You can't stop that. I am happy that you're not giving me more trouble. But this is still less densely populated. The pack underground part is most densely populated, I think. Well, and I will clean shit up, but it's not going anywhere. And I'm overloaded enough just in looting these fuckers. Okay. Well, that's working out much better than I was expecting. You two are closer to each other. But you're both facing away. You're behaving like the captive Mirelurks. The first hit isn't what turns you aggro. Neat. Clearly I'd not had that as an issue before. So I wasn't sure. But I think that's everybody outside here. I do all the ones in open air spaces, market and otherwise, first. It is making my life much easier that it's dark out right now. Oh, nope. Somebody saw that one. God damn it. Okay. So wait. Well, not exactly surprised that it can go badly. I'm just not sure what. Is it that his body is more? I don't know what made that one bad. Shut up! Oh, right. Now he's not an announcer, he's... He's on the radio. Before it was actual, just voice. This isn't pulling aggro from you, so I don't know why the guy out there did. For aesthetics, I like their suits best. The armor they lay over them, not so much, but their suits are nice. The pack is fucking ridiculous. The pack is also the one that offends me personally the most. The animal cruelty of it all. Stop making noise. Thanks. If potential witnesses are the problem, let me clean them out first. That's a panicking civilian. That doesn't count. I do wait until they calm down, though. Now we're fine. Thank you, Deliverer, for making this not quite as difficult as I was afraid of. They're still downstairs with the pack. That's understandably concerning. It's densely packed down there. Well, their outside area is too. Let's get your quest too while I'm here.
Well, hello there, young lady. Welcome to Nuka-World. I'm Mira, your friendly Nuka-World informational robotic assistant. Is this your first visit to Nuka-World?
I haven't been a young...
You know, a lot of people
Right.
now, but error.
Sure.
Are you finished?
You are clear...
The only malfunction... System, oops. Please contact it.
What happened?
I wish I could say. Fortunately, now don't you? As I was about to say, be sure to collect if you have any. And remember, any time is the right time to enjoy a cold, refreshing Nuka-Cola.
Since I'm going to be exploring and clearing out the parks anyway. You've decided that you want to apologize. Yeah, just a panicked civilian. They do say that even when there isn't danger. That's just that the panicked civilian sees you. It's not helpful. But they chill out and go back to normal. Anytime now. Thank you. Alright, Harvey.
Hey, Harv.
Hey, just wanted to say,
God damn it!
hard feeling.
What?
All right?
It's okay.
Thank God. I lost my real family. Now, every time Coulter sent me out, I'm just...
Did you ever...
Never. They found him. After that.
It's all right, Harvey.
Good to hear, boss.
Well, where'd you go?
Yeah. Fine. But he's right. You're right there.
Life's too short for bullshit.
Fine.
You gotta party like it's your
Fine.
last day every day.
I see the problem. That seems to have been okay. Yeah. I gotta wait until they're done talking. Or yeah. I knew you were gonna panic and run. That's fine though. They say the same thing about panicked deer that aren't fighting you. I'm freaking out because you exist. Who the hell are you shooting at? You seem to be shooting at that civilian. What the hell are you? Sure. That's not what I wanted you to fucking do! God damn it. I gotta wait for Nira. I can't shoot you until I have your fucking reward. Go the fuck away. Jesus Christ. Slow ass useless fucking thing. Alright. Okay. it's important to have stealth maxed out. I mean, if you like being swarmed and dealing with the population management issue, you can get otherwise, but I really don't. You are so kidding. It would be out of character to break the obnoxious fucking robot just because it's an obnoxious fucking robot. Yep, because he's named. 8, then. 9, if you count Gage. But I've never tried to kill Gage first, so I don't know if he does that, like all the other named ones. Gotta leave the named ones alone. But okay. I have a better idea of how this is gonna go. The sun's coming out though, and I don't want to deal with the market. Oh, actually. There's benches in here. There's at least one.
Hey there, boss. You really laid a beat down on Colter.
I have things to sell, but I wanna... That's... I didn't want to do that. That only does so much about the weight problem. Their armor is ridiculously fucking heavy, too. Is there an armor bench? How is it that heavy? £39 skirt. No. Now how's that weight problem? Resolved. Sort of.
Just here to pick up some supplies, boss.
Start the loop at her and work my way around.
Hey there.
Found some pretty good stuff while I was out on the road.
Let's see what you have.
I'm gonna hold on to those. There's some weird stat bonuses mixed in with their weird-ass clothes. That resolved all of that I can. I don't want to deal with the crowded places or the, yeah. I don't want to deal with the crowded places in the daylight. The inside ones are still going to be a little more complicated. But I have made progress. Even broken down, my inventory's fucking full. That's a lot. That is not what I wanted you to do. Well, the clothes. Actually, I'm at 241. I'll see just how much the clothes add up to. Almost 200 pounds of clothes. Okay. Well, you've seen what I'm up to. That this is how it's going to go. I'm going to finish clearing up all the unnamed ones in town. I only have to do it once. They don't respawn. You do have to kill the dogs. Because the dogs are treated as aggro creatures, just like the mongrels and whatnot out here. Unfortunate.